What's up, guys? I'm here to talk a little bit about my experience with negotiating a scholarship with law schools. Purely gonna relay my experience with this. I know it's a little awkward because, basically, you're asking for another favor on top of being admitted, which I don't know. It definitely feels a little like you're asking a lot. So I'm going to, in the description of this video, attach a template of the 5 paragraph email I sent to the law school. I think it might help you out. Um, I did some research on the things that needed to be said, and it did work out for me. I went from a 50% tuition scholarship to 100%, and that sealed the deal for me. And the next day I sent I agreed to enroll in Michigan State University. So, but I'll tell you a little bit more background. I'll give you a little more background on this. You are always going to want, whatever your situation is, you're going to want a little bit of leverage over whatever university you're trying to negotiate with. They're not just going to give you money just as charity, just because you sent them a pleading email. My situation, in particular, I took the December LSAT. I had studied 6 hours a day for 5 months, and I didn't do as well as I wanted to. So I was below the 50 percentile for like my dream schools. So that was disappointing. But I thought if I took it a second time, I could get there because I wasn't that far off. But I knew that I was probably gonna have to wait an entire cycle for starting in 2016. So I don't know. It was a dilemma. I applied to a few. I applied to all, including Michigan State, which I knew I'd get into, and I did quickly. And I was waiting for the response for the other schools, which I thought I probably wouldn't get into. But I thought it'd be possible. Maybe I'd get no money from them, but I might get in. So at that point, I sent MSU a really genuine email about which was the scholarship request, because I had gotten accepted by MSU with a 50% scholarship, and you'll see in the description it was basically like, I'm really honored to have been accepted, but I'm gonna have to withdraw unless I'm gonna have to withdraw and retake the LSAT given my situation, because I am paying for law school. I think that I have to weigh my options carefully, and I'll reapply next fall to see what my options are, unless MSU is able to consider offering me a full tuition scholarship. And so they responded pretty quickly saying that they'd review my request, and they did, and eventually they agreed. So that was convincing enough for me, and I went through with that. So yeah, just take that as you will. I think that if you handle it correctly and you have things going for you, most schools will be open to negotiating with you. They do it every year with a lot of students, so don't be shy about it. Also, I'm sure a lot of you have your sights set higher with it. Don't compromise if you really want to go to a highly ranked school. Look at the firms that are hiring, and if they're not hiring from the lower tier schools that you're getting offers from, then just don't accept those, because look at the faculty at the law firms, and if the associates and partners haven't gone to those law schools that are offering you a lot, then they're not going to hire you if you go to a lower tier school. You gotta look at the backgrounds of the people that are working at these firms, and you gotta attend a school that is comparable to what you're seeing at the firm. So, but it is a really personal choice on whether you're going to take the money if you get a full ride, or if you're going to go for the ranking, which is, there's a lot of debate on which one is better these days. I obviously went with the money and no debt option, which is that's fine. But yeah, that's a personal choice. Also, one last thing, I would recommend, once you do decide and get through with the acceptance and admissions process, check out just buy it. Just buy Planet Law School 2 and start reading that. This will put you in the I haven't started yet, but this will put you in the right mindset and give you a lot of materials to like look at before you start, and I can already see that this is going to help me out a lot, and I just would recommend it. So, yeah, guys, I appreciate you watching this. Good luck.